This is the charter game.
The closest place to cut dogs and not to go far away.
Nice, yeah. I'm the first boat, so in front. So who's fishing with me today?
Ready to tackle today. Bring on the rain and the wind. Doggies. It's a little bit unsavoury. It's a little bit rough. Yeah, we had a big squall come through yesterday and we thought it'd pass and it just never did, so it's all good though. We've dealt with plenty of rough conditions, so fish for most of the day and then head back into the reef, I think, overnight. But yeah, it's not too bad. It was blowing about 30 knots earlier, scudding up to 30 knots, so we should be right. Can't win more.
You certainly can't. That's why they call it fishing, not catching.
That's what bad fishermen say.
Haven't heard that one before.
As they say, a bad day fishing beats a good day in the office.
A great day for fishing. Always say a good day for fishing.
A little windy, not crawling with that. No rain, that's good. Our skipper is very well prepared. It will be an awesome day.
I'm Tamara and I'm the sole stew. While they're out fishing, we do housekeeping for starters, vacuum the vessel. Today we're stowing everything away because the weather's going to get crazy. And then lots of laundry. So the guests have their laundry done every day. They leave it on the end of their bed and then I'll get it done usually by the next day. So the laundry's always pumping.
As the skipper and / engineer, it's now that time of the day. I have to go down into the bows of the boat and start doing some engine checks, and probably the most important job, make sure we've got plenty of fresh water. 2 high pressure pumps here, makes about 400 litres an hour water. And that'll do us for now, till the rest of the punters get back to have all their showers, and then we'll pumps back up and keep up with all the showers. 2 engines, we've got a second generator there, so we've got the main one, the smaller one. That's a brand new engine that we just got. That's the old one, that'll be getting replaced in March. So we'll have 2 brand new Iveco engines, and we're going to replace the little generator with another big generator. So they'll be equal size, both generators be able to run the whole boat. successfully refueled, 170 litres on board.
Got the doggy. One very happy man right here.
We're gonna lose the cameraman.
Getting bashed by
Let's see how far I can lean over. Got this terrible swell at the moment. We've been absolutely hammered all night. It's been a long night, put it that way. We're very sleep deprived, and whatever sleep we have had hasn't really been sleep, it's just been trying to stay in the bed. But we left Holmes Reef yesterday at about 2-3 o'clock. There's 2 low pressures forming in the Coral Sea. Well, one's in the Coral Sea, one's further up. Just too risky to stay out there, it's a long way from home, so we've decided to steam in overnight. And we've had a 25 knot northerly blowing with a 4 metre sea, which has thrown us around, and then probably at about 1 a.m. in the morning we had a 25 knot southeasterly come through and just whipped up the sea even more, just with that northerly swell and just the southerly wind coming in, and we've bounced around a bit, so there's shit everywhere. And it's been a long night, so we're pulling the pin on this charter by the looks of it. We're going to go straight back into Port Douglas. Unfortunately, it's bad news for the guys from Argentina, but at the end of the day, safety is our number one priority on these trips. And I can always come back and catch a fish, but the last thing we want to do is be stuck out there with a tropical cyclone with a moderate risk at this stage forming and being 300 odd k's out to sea, or even out on the barrier reef. We've got this monsoon trough hanging over us at the moment as well. There's 200 mil of rain predicted for the next few days every day, so there's still a lot of rain coming as well, with 25 knots southeasterly and the tropical lows forming. Some of you guys might be asking, why do we operate in cyclone season? Well, we don't always get cyclones, so it's either flat or you get a cyclone. So most of the time we get lucky, and this time we didn't. So last year we had a cyclone in December, and prior to that we didn't have one for like 8 or 9 years, so it come through Cairns. So fishing's still good, it's nice and hot, get a bit of rain from time to time, but it's still a nice time to be out on the water fishing. So anyway, we'll get back, we'll sort the boats out and get ready for some heavy weather.
So the plan is heading back into port. We're just at low isles at the moment, nice and close to port, just getting the boat ready to pull into the marina, pull into the berth. Unfortunately the trip got cut short. Good old far north Queensland summertime, big monsoon trough come over now, and looks like a couple of cyclones are lurking, so yeah, it wouldn't have been really enjoyable out there. It was a pretty rough night last night. Not a lot of sleep, and so yeah, making the right call. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Hate to call the trip short, but for the safest reasons. Yeah, just get the lines ready now and fenders and stuff, and always going to need us in there with the fenders. Just waiting
So our plan, well, the reason why we're here is to go back in so we can sort the boat out, you know, get everything prepared for the storm. There's a lot to sort out for the storm, yeah.
Entonces tiene que tener todo preparado, los botes, todo para afrontar la tormenta que está por llegar.
The other thing is, you guys are more than welcome to stay on the boat, obviously, and we can look after you on the boat. We can try and do some activities in Port Douglas, looking for crabs to bring back to eat, go drop the pots in the water.
Podemos hacer algunas actividades por Douglas, como ir a buscar cangrejos o cosas para comer. O algo.
Just something, you know, we try
It's
to
joke.
Para.
Yeah.
Explicarle que si hay posibilidad de pescar, nosotros te vamos a pescar.
We would like to know if we have any chance to go out for fishing something. If no, we are changing our plans, our flights, everything.
flights and everything.
So somebody else in Argentina, where it's 3 a.m. right now, is waiting for our decision.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't have too much time to change our flights.
change the
Tenemos que
flights,
cambiar,
Yeah.
tenemos que cambiar vuelos, que tenemos que sacar un hotel en Melbourne para quedarnos hasta el domingo en Melbourne, lo tenemos que decir todo ahora.
We are planning to go to Melbourne, and we gotta book hotels, we gotta change flights.
Well, taking you guys along a full journey of the charter game, basically this is a pretty good example of some of the things we have to go through, the ups and the downs, you know, for us and the customers. This trip was supposed to be a 9-night, 8-day fishing trip out to the Coral Sea, and what started to look like an unbelievable week of weather, the low pressures that started to form just sort of put an end to that. So it was a bit unfortunate, but at the end of the day, safety is our #1 priority, and we had to make some really tough calls. You know, it's really difficult for us. These guys have come a long way. They've flown all the way from Argentina, and we're very sensitive to that fact. Myself and a lot of the other guys here have traveled overseas, gone to faraway places to go fishing, and you know, things have happened, and it sucks. It sucks for the operator, and it sucks for the angler that's been waiting for the trip for a long time and travelled a long way. But at the end of the day, it's not worth the fish to risk the safety of everybody, the boats, the operation, the trips we've got coming up ahead. So this is a real case scenario for you guys to understand how we go through, and it affects us personally and emotionally. It's not an easy decision to make because we are passionate about what we do, and we are all about relationship building with our guys. Glad you guys could see this as part of the show and see how we've handled it, but it's a negative result, but at the same time it's a positive result that we're all back here safely and can see them again later on in the year. So there's actually a couple of highlights for the trip for me. On day one, we managed to get a wrasse on top water, and the angler that caught that fish said to me that morning, all he wants to do, his bucket list species, is to catch a wrasse. And we know how much pressure that puts on us as a guide, but to pull that off on day one, even though the trip was cut short and we only had 4 days to deliver that wish, that was a highlight for me.
I can't believe that.
Again?
No, come here, no, you made me very happy.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. What did you say to me earlier?
Bien, bien, bien.
Oh, yes, you said.
Thank you, East Coast Angling. You are the best.
Thank you.
Catching a fish like that and seeing the appreciation when you see a grown man almost in tears with a fish like that in his arms. That's what means so much more, because we do get clients that come out here and catch, you know, a trophy fish and just don't understand what they've caught. So to have somebody that appreciates catching a fish like that means so much more. So I think that was definitely one of the highlights.
You got him. Is that a big trout? What is that? Keep it up. Might be a GT, little GT. Almost looks like a fucking doggy. Could this be a doggy? My heart is racing right now.
A bit of weight on it.
For its size, it's not a sharky mackerel, which is what I thought it could have been. It was very dark. But we're on the outer reef, but we're on the inside edge, so I don't know, but it looked like one. Hey? Nah, I'm pretty confident it's not. Keep that line off the edge of the boat, that's it. Here we go, we've got colour. Oh my God. No. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah! Whoa! I got good tuna! What? Savannah's right there. We're inside of the outer reef. I seen it, I didn't want to call it. Oh my God, it's a big fish too.